Hey everybody, NWA Prepper here. How are you today? I hope you are great. I am wonderful. I am headed on a little bit of a trip, not too crazy distance. A few hours from my house though, and I've run across an issue. That's the last of my water. That's it. There's no more in the truck. It's kind of a lie, but for this video, that was the last of the water. There aren't any places for me to stop and go buy another $2 bottle of water. Which, ironically, I'm fixing to drive by a Sonic and a gas station. But for this, what if there's not? What if there is nothing between where you are and where you're going, and your water containers are empty? What is your plan? Simple question. What's your plan? How are you going to find water? And there's lots of ways. You know, you can build a solar still, and I'm going to wait and let condensation get my water for me. And, you know, I know. Of course, I know there's a creek behind me about 2 miles that may have water in it. It's been pretty wet around here. I know that down this little hill, there's probably going to be a puddle. I'm looking, I can see some mud and a drainage ditch. And if there's mud, I can get water. Most of the time, not all the time. Looks like down here there's another little city drainage or a creek, and I know between where I'm at and where I'm going that there's numerous creeks and a river that are relatively close. So, and that's not counting the cattle ponds and natural ponds and things that I don't know about that I may run across when I'm looking for them. Which is where I'm going with this. Be looking for a source of water. When you're driving around, enjoying the day, there's no reason there's no reason we just passed a creek that's full of water. No reason you can't be looking and thinking, hey, what would I eat if I broke down in this area? What if I needed water for my radiator or to drink? How am I going to get that? Where am I going to find it? Excuse me. So just glance around and look and go. There's some livestock. They're going to have water somewhere close. You know, here's another little bridge. There may be water under it. There is. Just keep your eyes open. Play a little game. Hey, can I find 10 water sources in the next 10 miles? And you may not. Depending on where you are, depending on the time of year, depending on the road you're traveling. But look at it. Think about it. Look off in the distance. Do I see, you know, a grove of trees or some brush? You know, some green plant life. Somewhere there may be some water around there. Do I see, you know, a change in terrain where it drops off makes a downhill spot? Water's probably going to be much more likely down this hill than it is up on top. Most of the time. There are always exceptions, you know, but just try to play that game. And then, of course, once you find it, do you need to purify it or filter it? I mean, that's a pretty big deal, too. I'm a couple hours from home, so it's not the normal water I get out of the creek by my house that I drink pretty regular right out of the creek. And so currently it has not made me sick. That doesn't mean that's not going to change when a deer carcass dies and falls in the water up above, or sewage, or whatever happens upriver or upstream. But currently I don't get sick. And so that I'm more likely to just scoop up and drink than anywhere else. So in addition to all of the little things that I carry in my truck, I carry a couple ways to clean water, to filter or purify. And there's a gazillion different ways. Bobo's in the vehicle behind me. Hi, Bobo. He is a water aficionado. He knows as much as anybody I know about filtering and purifying water. But I know that I have access to right now. I have a Sawyer, not a mini, but a Sawyer water system with a clean container, a dirty container, an extra clean container or dirty container, and I have purification tablets, and it's the two-part system that has the cleaning tablet, and then it has the Taste Better tablet, and so I've got a set of those, and I at least have one way to boil water. I think I only have one way to boil water other than starting a fire, out here. But I have one really quick way that I can boil water. And then I have a big container that I can put water in, like if I'm getting it to put water in my vehicle. And now this creek for sure has water in it. I don't know, just something to keep in mind, to be thinking of, and make it a game. Don't make it a, oh my gosh, I'm going to die if I don't find water. Make it a, how could I find water? What would I do? Make it exciting, or at least make it entertaining. Make it entertaining. And I hope that you don't get in a position that you have to pull over and go find water. But if you do, then you'll know, because you've already thought about it. You'll have some ideas. You're looking as you go, and as you travel your AO then, or your area of operation that you're normally in, which all of us have our normal circles. Some of our circles are bigger than others. This particular route that I'm on is a couple hours from my house, but I travel it multiple times a year. And so having an idea about where around this community I can get water isn't a bad idea. And it can be fun. Put some thought into it. I don't want you to go thirsty. I don't want you to need for anything. And if you're always searching for it, then you'll find it a lot more places than you think. And if you make it fun, then you'll think outside the box and perhaps be better prepared for an emergency. Thanks for watching, everyone. Let's get ready.